Good afternoon, everyone. It's a beautiful day. I want to talk about the amnesty law. It was a really, really big outcome of people who poured in, who inboxed me, contact me about the amnesty law. And a lot of people didn't know what the city did, or not the city, well, the parking authority did. And I'm going to break it down. I'm going to get straight to the point where people want to know, how can they prevent their car from being towed and getting their money taken by this wicked, predatory system that we have called the Philadelphia Parking Authority. Well, I'm going to start it off right now. This is day 1 of February. So they're supposed to inform us as soon as the law is passed, but they didn't. I want to thank the Lord above for giving me the strength and the knowledge and the time to spread this message across to the black and brown and poor people and the working poor and all the citizens of Philadelphia who's being taken advantage by this wicked income builder for God knows who, because it's not going to us or help our children like they say it's supposed to. But anyway, I'm going to tell you the first steps. What they did was they basically infected everybody's name. So whatever tickets you find you had across your whole life, what they did was they compound them all together. And maybe when you was younger, your parents might have used it. And a lot of young people don't realize this. When you was younger, back in the day, before this system got out of control, you can get the cops any name and they would write you a ticket and they'd throw it out the window or whatever. Nobody didn't collect on it. And sadly, in our community, a lot of our people use babies' names because they figured, you know, it would be out the system by then. But it happened. They did it with electric bills, cable, and parking tickets and everything else. So this is one of the systems. And a lot of young people don't realize that y'all, you know, ones that was born in the 90s and some of y'all born in the 80s, that y'all might got parking tickets in your name because of family members. You never know. So whoever named this in the system, and I'm telling everybody to get this checked, just like you used to go get an HIV test or check to see if you got breast cancer, anything. It's the same situation. Because you never know. You thinking, well, I ain't got no parking tickets. Somebody might have used your name and got tickets. That don't give them the excuse. That don't give the parking authority the excuse to pile all this money and demand all this money from the citizens of Philadelphia. Well, the first thing you need to do, what they did was they compound all the names together, and whatever ticket, whatever fine you ever had, ticket, boot, whatever you had long ago, they compressed them together to be over 3 tickets, because 3 tickets is the max you need to get a boot. So whatever you had the whole time you was driving, whatever car you ever have registered in your name for somebody else, you let somebody hold it, whatever, they compound them all together, and it made a check for themselves. So, and they put your name on it. So call parking authority and check your name. Number 1, check. I don't care who you are or what you think. A lot of people from outside the city been calling me and inboxing me, and they've been calling parking authority to check to see their name. And surprisingly, some of them were. So call and check your name to see if you're on the boot and tow list. Just check it, even if you don't think it is. Just like if you slept with the wrong person, check your name, because this thing is vicious. Second, see if you have enough tickets. They say you're on the boot and tow list, see if you can get a hearing and they can put your tickets on hold. Sometimes you'll be able to get your tickets on hold. Sometimes it might succeed and they might say some of the tickets can't be disputed. If that's the case, you got 30 days from now. I would say put your car up, or, you know, put it in someone else's name. Because if your name is on the boot and tow list, they're going to boot it. Second of all, hide your car. Hide your car, hide your car. Put your car up. Do not park on public streets at all. If you think you're on the boot and tow list, if they say you're on the boot and tow list and your car is not booted, park it every time on private property. For the next 30 days, do not park on the street, because they about to get real vicious, because they know they about to lose a lot of money because of the information that me and a lot of others been spreading. And Councilwoman Janie's Blackwell office had got the amnesty program started and rolling. So do not park your car on public streets. Park it on a hill, park it in a lot, go rent a lot. If you really can go without, just put it in a parking storage. Find some place you can park it, pay them a couple dollars until you find out what's going on with your name. Because they really heavy out here. They heavy in these streets. And it's sad that people that work for the parking authority been calling me, cussing me out, inboxing me. Y'all just work for the company. This is how programmed and mind fuck some of these people. This is your job. Y'all act like they got money invested in this company. They have nothing invested in it but getting up and going to work every day. And they feel like this is the slave mentality. This is the house nigga mentality, thinking the same problem that they boss have, they think they have. So fuck y'all niggas who work for the parking authority that inbox me, trying to threaten me and cuss me out because I'm blowing a whistle on your operation that's fucking over your community, dickhead. And some of the people from parking authority, they didn't know what was going on. So they asked me some information. And this is not my job. You know what I mean? I'm a citizen. You know, this is the city job, what I'm doing. But, you know, like I said before, it's affecting my community. And when there's something affecting the community, it affects all of us. You know, and what about to say? It's crazy, you know. And people that work there, you know, people like to harbor information. You know, if you know something, spread it out to the hood, you know. Because they don't care about none of us. It's a job. You know what I mean? Make sure that all of us know something. Not just your friends and your close family. Spread it out. And some of the ones who fuck up the games, chill out sometimes, you know? But the second thing is, get your name checked. Because I'm real passionate about this situation. And it's hitting real close to home. One of my relatives called them. We checked their name. And they had over $10,000 worth of tickets, and they need their car, and that's set $10,000 for someone that live in the communities in the areas that we live in. You know, nobody have that type of money, and it's crazy that they asked for it honestly, like they asked for it like it was $25. We need $11,000 from this person. You got to be a real heartless person to ask someone that's poor or elderly for that type of money. It's ridiculous. So the next step is, make sure you get a hearing under your name. Make sure you get a hearing and gather as much information about what's on your name. They did anything if you had a car from 1969 to current, go check your name. Tell your grandparents, your mother, your aunties, your neighbors, anyone that still drive a car that's an elderly person, get their name, tell them to check their name too. Because a lot of people ain't on the internet or on Facebook. Check the elderly because they fucking them over. Nobody is exempt. And then the next thing you do, get a hearing, and then, okay, or make it a payment arrangement just to get your name off the boot list. Because no matter what, when the first of March come around, all that can be scratched. You know, check with your city, your state representative office about this information too. You know, we all got, this is, you know, it's crazy that every time something bad happens, or there's going to be a law that's going to be pushed on us, we going to be the first ones to feel it. But anything that's out here to help us get ahead, they don't tell us. They don't want it from us because, you know, we keep this city rolling. The black people in the ghettos of this neighborhood, the poor people of this city keeps this city on its feet because they fuck us over. You know? So do that first, and then go get your name checked, get a hearing, and then when the 1st come around, when the 1st of March come around, make sure you're in the amnesty line. Get on their fucking nerves. Call down there every day. When do the amnesty start? What do I got to do to sign up? You know, if you don't have no money to hide your car, parking in the lot. They cannot take nothing off of private property. Ask somebody. You know, if you can't do the hearing or you can't make a down payment like sooner or later, hide your car for a month because we all get a shot. Tell your people that used to live in Philadelphia. I had people calling me and inboxing me from out of town saying, look, bro, thanks for the information. I don't even live in Philly, but I think my name is on the card, boot and coat tow list. And they called and checked. They followed my instructions. And they was. You know, and the same way, I got 200 people that friend requested me. This thing got over 50,000 hits, and it helped a lot of people. Imagine if we unify together. There's no stopping this. You know, we need to put our petty differences aside as black people and brown people and focus on a common cause to fix it. We can go back to, it's never going to be peace. But when it comes to problems like this, when it comes to these politicians, we need to find out who's really for us. And the politicians that want to just come up and spoon feed us and try to tell us they're going to broken promises, shame on y'all, man. They take in the hood. They take in the community. Start investing in your property. Go down City Hall. Go down to the clerk's office and find out what hearings and stuff is going on in the city. It's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of shady shit that's going on. We don't know about it because we're too busy on Facebook looking at dumbass videos and fights and stuff like that. Go find out what's going on in your city. Even if you're not in Philadelphia, check the area you're at. Because basically, they watching us on Facebook. They watching us in the hood. And they know that we slipping. And while we fighting each other, they busy making moves under our foot. These new millennials that's coming around here, that's moving on your block, knock on their doors, find out who's living. Because one thing they do, they make sure they got everybody's name, checking addresses before they move in that block. They know your information already. So when you see some new millennials move on your block that never lived in your neighborhood before, go knock on the door and ask them who they are. Take them a pie. Take them a fucking tasty cake pie. Find out who they is. Just don't let them walk in. And because next thing you know, lots, and then you're going to have parking. You're going to have parking assistants. You're going to need parking signs on your block. You're going to need a parking pass to park on your block. Stop being ignorant. Wake up, black people. Wake up, brown people. Shit got to change. You know, March 1st to April 30th is the amnesty law to get everything fixed. Once they find your name on there, they will knock off anything before 2013. If you haven't got a ticket since 2013, you only got to pay $50. If you have tickets from 1969 to current date, everything from 2013 to current date you will have to pay for, and everything below 2013 will be erased. You know, and you got 30 days to get the money together. All of us ain't got it, but you know, if you care about your car and you need your car, your family rely on your automobile for you getting around, go out here and do not sleep on this, because this program ain't gonna come around for another 4 years. And after this one right here, best believe, because of me passing out this information, they're going to change the rules. The next administration going to change the rules. You know, so go check it out. Go check it out. Don't sleep. Don't think, no, not me. No, fucking you. You're going to be the one crying with a boot in your car, trying to pay some $5,000, $2,000, $3,000.